What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be taking a look at this 110-piece test lead kit. What's awesome about this kit here is it does come in this nice sturdy container you can see, and you have 110 different test leads, all different kinds, and we'll get a closer look. This is going to be really great for doing any kind of diagnostic work on your cars, things like that, and there's all different types of leads to hook up to different connectors. So let's get a little bit closer look and give this thing a try. All right, here is a closer look at the test lead kit. You can see here you get your nice little instruction manual and all the different pieces you've got. So just going through these real quick, you can see there's all different types of connectors, different blades, things like that. And these are all going to hook up very nicely into your multimeter, and I'll show you that in a second. Different little clips here. You got different probes, all kinds of stuff. Again, there's 110 pieces. All of them here ready to go. Some are hidden, and you can see here all these little different connector types. So very cool little setup here. One thing I would note is that when you close this, sometimes the pieces fall out, so just be wary of that. All right, let's give it a try. All right, so you can see here we've got all these different electrical connectors built into the circuit board. You've got these relays. If we want to know if a relay is bad, we can obviously check the relay and listen for a click. But if we want to see if this is bad, it's kind of hard to do. But with this kit, it's super easy. You've got all the little pieces here. You can just push these in and form the connection. And there's all the different sizes that you saw, which is awesome. These will then connect into the little barrel connectors here. See, super easy to use. These do come included as well. And then you're just going to hook this up to your multimeter and check for any kind of resistance or open lines, things like that. Okay, as mentioned before, we want to try out the relay. Again, there's all the different sizes. They fit in, no problems. You just connect your barrel connectors as needed. And then if you wanted to have some type of line, you can see how these blades are a little bit bigger. You could actually connect this into the circuit here and then connect these back around into this. So when you hit the ignition switch, things like that. So overall, this kit is pretty awesome with just the sheer wide variety of all the different things you can use. Again, pretty much every imaginable connector. These are going to be great for doing pinouts on little connectors, everything like that. You can see just so many things. It's a universal kit, so it does work with any multimeter. Again, you get your little alligator clips here and your little probes. Definitely worth having, especially if you use rheostats, things like that. Any kind of connector kit, if you do any kind of testing on cars, any kind of circuitry, things like that, this kit is going to be pretty awesome. Here's another example of a connector that you may want to try out. So we want to see if these headlights are getting voltage. So we can just plug these bad boys in. Come over here with our multimeter. Plug these in. Again, super easy to do. And then now the connector's on, everything's here. What's really great is then you can walk away and not be touching stuff in there while everything's on or energized. So we can flip the lights on. You can see here we're getting voltage. So perfect. You can turn this off. You can see everything drop back down to zero. Super easy, a lot safer to use these connectors than it is to stick your hands inside of here, especially if the engine's running.